welcome back to Expedition 33. We are currently in Serene's Dress, and we are trying to find, well, wherever Lune's parents ended up in their expedition. So, that's what we're going to do. We're going to run in here and explore. I don't really know what we're going to find here. Yeah. I mean, we kind of know what happened to the expedition because, well, it happened to every expedition, but I guess we're looking for specifics here. Anyway, they managed to kill some of these things. That's pretty impressive. Must get... well, oh no, we can just walk up here. The gate does not budge. According to Verso, past this door lies the trail of Expedition 46, Lune's parents' expedition. Look around. There's nothing around that could help open the door except for the large hole in the wall. Lune studies the door. Maybe she should try dancing a ballet, because I mean that is what Seren did. Lune performs a simple ballet variation with grace and elegance. The gate does not budge. The door remains still. Lune feels embarrassed. Maybe she should try playing music? Oh, wait a second. Yes, yeah, that makes sense. Lune summons her guitar. Her fingers hesitate. She closes her eyes and plays a song of longing. The door resonates to the music. With a sad smile, Lune loses herself fully in the melody. The valley dances to the sounds of the strings. As the last haunting notes fade into silence, the gate opens.
Are they?
My parents? No. It's Amelie and Christoph. They used to come by our house for dinner.
I'm sorry.
They were good people. Their journal must be around here.
This must be crazy, actually seeing an expedition where you know the people, right? Rather than it being an expedition where it's like, oh right, yeah, here's some people I didn't really know about. Specifically, your parents' friends. That must make it hit just a little bit harder, I suppose. Although, I guess they did see everybody in Lumiere wiped out, so... maybe there are levels to this at this point. Right. Let's do that. And moving forward. These are kind of... oh! What the hell are you? You're a snake. Okay, we have fought one of these before. Okay. Okay. Let's fight one again. I think we're ready. Trying to remember what it does. Oh! I guess we're fighting. Chromatic glissando. Okay, I tried to parry that, but that did not happen. So if I'm dizzy, that must mean that there's something that we're meant to shoot. Oh, we're meant to shoot this, right? Yeah. Okay. I want to use spark, so I'm going to shoot it once. Okay. Then I'm going to use spark. Wonderful. It doesn't have a lot of health. Oh, that's good. What do I want to use here? I want to use electrify so we can go down to 1. Okay, so 3 shots. This is very difficult. 2, 3. Okay, electrify. Okay, and then I want to go down to 1 here. So, 1, 2, 3. We can get up here.
Would have lived.
There we go. We're going to shoot again anyway. And then we're going to use paradigm shift.
Brace yourselves.
Wrong timing. Wrong timing. Very much the wrong timing. Okay, this thing's not that difficult to fight. Compared to what we have been fighting, this isn't that bad. Mezzo Forte. I would love to Crustal Crush, but I guess instead of that I'm going to use Healing Light on yourself. Which I guess will cure your dizzy at least. Okay. Okay. I'm lucky that this thing doesn't appear to be that strong because I don't appear to be able to hit it. Okay. And then into paradigm shift.
En garde.
Right. One into mezzo forte. Need you to move your head so I can shoot this. Okay. Mezzo forte. 2 into electrify. Nice. Actually, I could have done 3, but we'll do electrify now anyway.
Thunder.
Oh well.
There we go.
Time to hit big.
I can now... Well, I could Fleuret Fury, which will break, although we can break on Verso's turn. So I actually want to... Yeah, awkwardly, I want to use Spark. That's fine.
Storm is coming.
Here, I want to Crusto Crush, and that might actually just kill it. Never mind, because it's resistant.
Let's carve a path.
And then Phantom Stars.
Phantom stars. That's better.
Let's spill some ink.
Now we use Swift Stride.
Fire.
A storm is coming.
And I guess I could use Healing Light here. Yeah. Let's Healing Light yourself. Cool. Absolutely awful performance from me here. Cool. Right. So shoot twice and then paradigm shift. Okay, I missed it. That's fine.
Oh well.
There's our Grady character. Almost, I find that one easier to parry than the other one. So I almost find that one easier to parry than the...
Careful, Verso.
Oh, there we go.
That's better.
Oh, it's dead.
Not looking good.
Oh, we have to keep fighting? Oh, okay. There's a phase 2. But yeah, I find that one almost easier to parry than the slow one because at least that one's consistent speed. Yeah, this is a problem. So these are all flyers, right? Yeah. Shoot 3 times Fleuret Fury. Shoot 8 times and use Mezzo Forte. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Never mind then. Prorellum. I think that's a new weapon for us here. Also, we learned anti-stun. Yeah, brand new weapon. Doesn't scale off of pretty much anything she has, from what I can tell. Oh no, it does. Okay, it just wasn't showing the scaling on the other screen. So, this is 4,000. That's 2,000. 10% or 100% critical chance when 4 states are simultaneously active. 20% increased damage for each consecutive turn without taking damage. Critical hits apply burn. It's not that bad. Yeah, it's not that bad. It's got some positives to it. You can get to 4 stains fairly easily. You could sit in kind of lightning moves, which then would apply burn. And because they crit, they'll do extra hits, which will then apply more burn. Yeah, it's alright. Anyway, we're not going to equip it, but it's alright. We've finished anti-stun. I guess we keep it for the stats currently, but yeah, we are technically finished that one. Could maybe switch to greater slow. Yeah, if I want to learn that one. Seeing what I've got. Yeah, I guess I'm going to swap that with greater slow. Just for now. Where is it? Something that CL has, but you know what would be easier? I know where anti-stun is. Let's do it this way. Ah, it was way down there. Okay. Swap. Perfect. Heal up. And think I could see the journal at the end there. I just want to see if there's anything else on this island. Nope. There's an invisible wall, I think. Anyway. There's her parents' journal. Wonder if there's going to be a message to Lune on it. Well. Let's see.
Expedition 46, Annalie. Brigitte finally succumbed to her infection. She fought off that blasted Nevron for 4 days and 4 nights, saving the rest of us, but it gashed her badly. Toward the end, she seemed almost peaceful. She said not to worry. Her daughter Lune will finish their work.
Alright then.
You okay?
Let's head back to camp.
Alright, well, guess we'll do that. Talk back at camp. Yeah, I guess it was short, but it did show that there was certainty that Lune would carry on their work, which she did, so cool. Right. Head here. Upgrade our attributes, so couple points in agility. And then back to the continent. Let's go. As they arrive at camp, Verso sees that Lune has a lot on her mind. He invites her to talk away from the others.
All my life, everything we did was about the Paintress. It was a constant hum in the background. This worry, this responsibility, just always there. Always. 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 There was no relief. Never. Even when I sleep, it's still there. Like a breath I can never release.
That's a lot of pressure.
Even her last words were still, finish our work.
It also shows how much faith she had in you.
That's one way to look at it.
And the other way?
My only value to them. Not as a daughter, but as a backup plan. For their legacy.
You really believe that?
They always said at the end of the game, there are no points for effort. Only results.
If you hated so much, why continue their work at all?
I don't know. Maybe because I still hear their voices in my head. And running away won't silence them.
They're dead. The voices aren't theirs. They're yours. Even if they were alive, the voices in your head, the voices you listen to, have to be your own.
That's extra poignant for Verso because he's got all the memories of the other Verso, who isn't him. So, literal voices in his head that aren't his own. Well, but they are in a way. Yeah, it's all weird.
Is that how it works for you?
Getting there. Sometimes it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
They share a commiserating smile. They understand each other. Relationship level increased to 6. Lune impulsively kisses Verso on the cheek. Caught off guard, Verso smiles at her, a question in his eyes. Laughing, they return to the others. Oh, okay then. Well, that must be the music we were just hearing. Yep. Ooh. With a little bit more on there. Okay, well, before we go and speak to Lune and see if we've got more scenes, because we do, because we know our relationship isn't maxed, let's go through our list of things that we need to do, just to give the music a chance to play out. So, what have I still got on our list of things to do? Well, Lune quest is done, so we can get rid of that. We have the third Axon, which is Mael's quest, which we need to do. I suspect that Mael's quest is going to be significantly easier than everything else we've been doing, because Lune's quest was significantly easier than everything else we've been doing, so we should maybe think about doing that next. The snake, I just naturally assume is going to be very difficult, because it's a, giant flying snake that they've shown you the entire game. Kind of implies like it's a big boss of some kind. You need to find that last lost Gestrel at some point, which is literally just, go along the map and find the flying areas that we haven't been to yet and try and find it. We got a couple of merchants that we need to go to. We've got the Grandest Merchant back in Monoko Station, and we got all these Gestrel shops. Let's see. We got the Endless Tower. We could do that. I've been thinking we might actually go back and do the chromatic whatever it was that we haven't fought yet. Just because I kind of want to have us finished everything before we go into Lumiere. And I get the feeling the only way we're going to actually the only way we're going to fight that is by going into Lumiere. So yeah, I think we might do that first, actually. So we'll fight the chromatic version before fighting the non-chromatic versions. Yeah, I'm seeing what else. We've got the Monoko skill tree, but that's just going to certain places. Yeah, just seeing what other stuff we've got on our list. We've got to find all the journals, but I think that's just go to all the areas. And then chromatic Clair Obscur we need to go and find, or need to go and beat as well. That's the one that was at the top of, the top of the monolith. So it might be worth going back there, especially as we've defeated a chromatic Clair Obscur in the Endless Tower, I think. So yeah, that'll make sense to me. Okay, so let's go speak to Lune and see what she has to say.
It's strange watching her.
Mael.
She has the power.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's spend time with Lune. Verso approaches Lune as she writes in her notebook.
What are you writing this time? War notes on Nevrons?
Nope.
No? Theories on axons then, or observations of flora and fauna?
Keep guessing.
Well, I saw you interview Monoko earlier, so a treatise on gestural behavior.
Ooh, so close.
Now I'm dying to know.
Now I'm dying to know. I'll trade you. You can read my journal if you let me read yours.
Do you even keep a journal?
Yep. All my deepest, darkest secrets. Interested?
It's just silly sketches of Esquier, isn't it?
Come on. You're smiling, so it must be good.
Well, if you must know, I'm working on a song.
A song?
My parents said music was frivolous, but you know what?
Well, it seemed to have some power when it opened that door.
The voices we listen to have to be our own. And I've decided to be a little selfish with my time. Our problems will still be there in the morning.
Well, why don't you play us your song?
Play me your song.
I don't know. It's getting late. Aren't you meeting CL?
Ah, is this she would play us her song if we had gone down her romance path?
I'm glad she's found some happiness. Or at least some fun. But it would have been nice. Okay. I'll play the song, but no laughing or smart-ass comments.
Wow, me? Never.
Me? Never.
Verso and Lune's bond is incredibly strong. Relationship level increased to max. They spend hours together composing and playing music. They return to camp, their hearts much lighter. Lune better understands the world and herself. Radiant attack unlocked. Lune Sky Break. Ooh, so she has Break on Gradient? Oh, that's good. That's actually something that's useful for her. Let's have a look. Assuming that's what it is. Yes, deals extreme damage to all enemies. One hit. Element depends on what stains Lune has the most. That's interesting. Also, it gives you 3 light stains as well. But yeah, huge. Like, a break for her is incredible. It's exactly what she needs. We should also probably just unlock some of these remaining skills at some point, because we are getting to the point where we can actually just unlock them all, so it's worth thinking about. So, I think I'm going to do Mael's quest next. So, oh, I might as well leave the party the same then. That works. I'm assuming you don't have any more.
What will you do when this is all over? I'm having trouble imagining you living a normal life in Lumiere.
We do have some more dialogue.
Yeah. I'm not sure I can live in a city anymore. I don't know. What about you?
Well, since we mere mortals can't leave this canvas, Mael has kindly offered to paint the outside world for me, so I can see.
Do you mean...
a painting inside this painting?
Huh. Well, that's some interesting Inception style stuff. Well, let's go to sleep. Also, Mael's getting very confident. Like a little overconfident in her abilities. Yeah, we haven't actually saved this world yet.
Here I come.
Anyway, we'll head out. And I believe that Mael's thing is over here. Somewhere. Have we been to this one before?
Go.
We might have been. I just want to see while we're here. I might be getting distracted again. What's this one? It's got purple on the outside of it. The canvas. We have been there
Hang
before.
on
Yes.
tight.
Okay.
Flashing through the sky.
Definitely been there. Map. Okay. I just needed to figure out where we were going. Been here before. I'm just checking for lost gestrels because I don't know if I checked that one. We've been here before? Yep. Any lost gestrels on this bit? Get the feeling because it's the last lost gestrel, it's probably hidden a little bit better than the others. Okay.
Flashing through the
Is it this one?
sky.
Yes. Okay. Well, let's land. Let's go see the last axon. With our party that has no synergy between each other. I just realized, like, we have absolutely nothing. I love that. Nothing that works well together. It's literally just 3 characters doing their own stuff. There's no, like, oh, I'll set a burn for another character. It's just, nope. I do high damage. I also do high damage. Ooh, and a cutscene.
Another axon. How did it get so large?
She wasn't always this tall, but she's obsessed with reaching the stars, so...
Papa and his parables.
Parables?
He never paints just to paint. Everything has to have layers and layers of meaning and purpose. Everything's a lesson.
What's the lesson with this one?
Hope.
Lizzie. My sister's at the top.
And Papa knows I have vertigo.
Okay. Journal 61. We do not have yet. Alright. Do a little rest here. We will head up the top.
She who grasps the sky.
I hate climbing.
Okay. Well. Is there any way over here? Nope, just wait for you to see that balloon, I think. I'm guessing we're going to fight some kind of orphelin things in here, judging by all of the nails and hammers. Yeah, it would seem likely. Ah, that looks like the thing that we had to do on the platforming challenge. I wonder if there's going to be any of that here. Right. Ooh, haven't seen one of these in a while. Also just checking along there. Yeah, there are some orphelin things there. Oh. So where is this going? Okay. Well, this is definitely a massive area to explore. Just don't entirely know the purpose of it all yet, but... As in, like, I don't know if there's going to be any secrets around, but... That's okay. Yeah, it's letting us see this side quite clearly from up here, so it must be trying to let us know, like, what we're meant to do when we get there. I think that's why it's showing us that, but... Anyway. Head down here. And... let's go fight some things, unless they're friendly, in which case let's not go fight them. Oh, you're not friendly. Okay. Let's go. Okay. Shoot 3 times into paradigm shift.
That's better.
Paradigm.
A storm is coming.
Here. Electrify. And spark.
Flames on me.
Danger!
Ow.
Let's spill
Okay, so
some
that
ink.
did almost no damage. Yeah, in fact, wait, that did do no damage. I guess it only did the blight damage. Okay, fair enough. I lost the thing that's burning, so I guess I'll Mezzo Forte here.
Let us stain them.
Electrify.
Thunder!
And shoot once into Defiant Strike.
Need it. This will hurt.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I might have been right that the things here are going to be quite easy to fight. Yeah, just a little bit. Right, I'm now going to take one of these. Let's grab ourselves... I was going to say immune to blight, but let's grab ourselves that for now. Alright. Moving forward. You guys want to fight? Okay, let's go.
My turn.
So, shoot 3 times paradigm shift
Didn't really need it.
into paradigm.
I would have lived.
Electrify. And burn.
Flames on me. Parry!
Okay, wrong timing. Fair enough. Spark.
On me.
And well, Thunderfall. Let's go.
Lightning, strike!
Cool. Breaking Death is now done. There's a way over here, although I did hear a little noise in this section, which makes me think that there might be something else along here. Ah, these. Okay. Let's go. Let's fight. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Into Paradigm. Followed by Electrify.
Let's spill some ink.
Followed by Spark.
Ready to parry.
And there's our counter. Wonderful. Okay. That's that one. Nothing along here. And we got our color of Lumina. Wonderful. Right. Now we can jump over here. Let's go. And then over this way. Alright. We can see that. Oh. I was going to say I could hear something. I think I could hear the chroma. Let's fight. Just the one? Oh.
Let's carve a path.
Alright. Let's get it. Followed by electrify. And spark. Wonderful. Alright. That's that one dead. And here another one. Must be directly above us, maybe? Interesting.
Are they trying to fix
Below
things? Or break things?
She who grasps the sky. They're jealous. They wish to destroy her work. Pull her back to the ground.
Is this part of the parable?
Everything is.
Alright. Let's go. And attack. Ooh, 3 of them. Okay. 3, followed by paradigm shift. Then we're gonna do electrify. And spark. Wonderful.
Just try it.
There's our counter.
Careful,
Wonderful.
my elf.
And we killed them. Wonderful. Getting the timing back on those ones. Imagine it might be important for fighting the boss at the end. These are the ones that we heard warbling right below us. Alright, let's go. New Pictos.
You're
Right.
outmatched.
I would have been.
3 of those. Paradigm shift.
A storm is coming.
Followed by electrify. Followed by spark.
Flames. On me.
Wonderful. Yeah, you wait till it slows slightly, and then you can counter. Perfect. Even if it looks like they're much closer and they're gonna hit you.
Nice.
Draining Cleanse. Consume 1 AP to prevent status effect application if possible. That's actually incredible. Like, at all times, that's incredible. Okay. Yeah, that's absurdly good. Because that means that you can never be hit with status effects. And as long as you parry, like, a reasonable amount, you should be able to avoid all sorts of negatives. Like that enemy that just constantly blights you. That would be fantastic against it. It would just nullify the entire fight. Alright, let's head over here. I'm naturally suspicious when it gives me another route around an area. Because I'm like, why did you give me this route? Did you give me the loot because there's secret loot hidden in it? Or are you just trying to make the area look more fleshed out? Or was there an enemy standing like right here and we could have avoided it by going around the back? Which I think is what it is in this case. Okay. Cool. Also, this area in particular, like, I keep looking at things thinking, is this an area I can go to? Is this an area I can go to? Is this an area I can go to? Yeah, I'm finding it hard to determine what the walkable areas are before I get right up close to them. Alright, you coming to fight me? Let's go. So, 1, 2, 3. Into paradigm shift. Into electrify.
Thunder.
And I actually want to try something here.
Finesse and
What happens if I
grace.
spark this one?
Flames. On me.
Is that enough to kill it? No.
Let's
Okay.
dance.
So I do need to attack a singular target with all of our hits.
Watch out.
Okay. That's fine. Also, I have noticed that these ones are getting more grayed out as you do damage to them, which is kind of cool. I don't know if we've seen that before, but we can definitely see that on these ones. Alright. 3 over there. Nothing else over here. Nothing around the back. Okay. Let's do a little heal. Get a little closer. Well. Let's fight.
You're outmatched.
Okay, so, I actually want to try something else as well. What happens if I Defiant Strike?
A storm is coming.
Followed by, like, an Electrify?
Thunder!
That is a kill. Oh, okay. Alright.
Flames. On me.
Okay,
Brace
we're
yourselves.
optimizing slightly. That's a kill. And...
Careful,
oh,
Verso.
not quite enough, but okay. And there's our counter. If we had just a little bit more damage on Mael, we could actually, wait, how are you still alive?
Yeah.
Yeah, if we had a little bit more damage on Mael, we could actually clear these fights, like, a little bit earlier. This is the same fight as well, interestingly. Okay.
Chroma is flowing.
Electrify.
Let's spill some ink.
Followed by Spark. Let's try it on this one. No, so that does even less. Okay.
Careful, Verso.
There's our counter. And there's our counter. I suppose all I'm saving is one parry, but like if I did a little bit more damage, but yeah, it was just out of curiosity more than anything else. Right. Over here. Nothing going on. I think we're going to use the balloon. Aha, there's our color Illumina. And that is not an area we can walk to, apparently. My mistake. As I said, it's hard to tell. Nothing over here. Around the back. Nope. Okay. Let's go. Alright. Well, that's wild. Cool. Trying to figure out if there's any other routes here. Nope. And then out this way. Now, you see, I know where to go here. And now there's no question about it. Nice big straight line. Right. Cool. All the way over. Definitely going to check this large platform for anything around the side, but yeah, nothing there. And let's go. Right. This looks like where a bunch of airships crashed into the wall here. Ooh, it's one of these things. I guess, yeah, I guess this is where you were meant to fight these things for the first time. Because we didn't fight these outside the Endless Tower, right? So this would make sense. Okay, one shot Defiant Strike. Let's do it. Okay, these are
Let
tougher.
us stain them.
I'm just gonna do one of these immediately.
Let's spill some
And Spark.
flames. On me.
Nice.
Watch out, my owl.
Okay.
Brace yourselves.
Good. Okay, Spark.
A storm is coming.
Thunderfall.
Lightning.
And maybe this is the kill. Nope, not even
You're
close.
outmatched.
Paradigm shift. Followed by Spark.
Flames on me.
That one's definitely dead now. Then Electrify.
Thunder. Crack.
God up.
Okay. And Burn. Alright, not too bad. We got Draining Cleanse now, which is nice though. Because these guys will apply Blight. I think I'll just leave that one on. Right. Chroma Elixir. They're still not doing a ton of damage, so even though they're like scarier enemy types, they're not actually like that much scarier as fights. That's just a way down if you fail the jumping challenge. Okay. Fair enough. We won't be needing that. Well, that one's a little close. Okay.
Great.
Pictos already owned. Longer shell converted to chroma? I've never seen that happen before. Wait, it didn't level up? Huh. Oh, I guess that's what happens if you get the higher level one before the lower level one. I guess we were kind of wondering that, like what would happen. And the answer is, if you get the higher level one before the lower level one, then you get chroma. So actually, if you're optimizing chroma, you want to not pick up any Pictos until you get the higher level versions. It's interesting. Right.
Useful.
Extra chroma. Back this way. And round here. So yeah, I guess it's better to do harder content first so you can get the higher level Pictos. In a way it makes sense, reward-wise. Okay. Something gonna jump out at us? It seems like the kind of place where something might. Nope. Alright then. Ooh. That's the obvious path, but then we have this path. What's along here? And this little side adventure. Ooh. Aha! Thought I heard something to the side of us. Can't go up there. Well, I mean, we can, but we can't jump on that particular bit to get up there. Let's go. Okay.
Let's carve a path.
Thinking about this here. I'm gonna use Defiant Strike on you. I'm just gonna use Defiant Strike. I was thinking about how I was gonna handle this. I think that's fine. Into Electrify.
Thunder. Crack.
Cool.
Finesse
And then I can spark one of these ones with her. Wonderful.
Ready to evade.
Oh, almost.
Watch out, my elf.
Second chance. There we go.
Finesse and grace.
Spark this one.
Overflowing with energy.
Then Crustal Crush.
Let's shake the earth.
That one's dead.
Let's carve a path.
And Paradigm Strike.
Finesse and grace.
And Spark. Wonderful. Up here. There was an enemy up here, but not any longer. And there's some chroma. Nice.
Useful.
Yeah, useful. We do definitely need to go and find shops at some point, and ooh, it's another one of these things. But yeah, we need to go and find shops at some point, and then buy a bunch of stuff. But anyway, hello. Which is worse, to die or to be the one who survives, to grieve or to be grieved? I guess. Well, it depends on what you think happens after death. I guess we'll say to die. Death is over in an instant, but the one who survives carries that death for the rest of their lives. I found myself grieving before they've even passed, grieving what could have been, grieving what is to come. She'll never forgive herself. She'll carry her scars with her always. Would that I could ease her burden. The man has gone silent. So that's talking about how Alicia will never forgive herself because she started the fire and she's the one who survived. That makes sense. Right, down here. Ooh. More things to fight. And let's do it. Okay, so I'm gonna try a different thing. I'm gonna shoot 3 times and then paradigm shift.
I would have lived.
Let's go.
Chroma is flowing.
Electrify.
Thunder. Crash!
And spark.
Flames. On me.
Cool. Ow. Okay.
Let's dance.
There we go.
Finesse and grace.
Spark.
A storm is coming.
Thunderfall.
Lightning. Strike!
And Phantom Stars.
Phantom stars.
Let's go.
Good stuff.
Let's spill some.
And then Spark. Cool.
Nice.
Charging counter. 10% gradient charge on counterattack. Now that's incredible. I'm going to take that on you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's really, really good for us. Everyone should have it, in fact, once we learn it. Like, we are exclusively counterattacking. Therefore, we should definitely do that. Okay. And does it just run off here? Yep. Okay. And then run down here. Right. Let's go. I just realized I don't know where I'm going. This way? Right. Yes. Not that way. Up here. Yeah, now I know where I am. Alright, fantastic. I was also thinking, I wonder whether that message up there is like, with their scars, she'll never forgive herself. I was wondering if this is like, that's why she has now taken on the mantle of Mael fully. It's like she could never forgive herself as Alicia, but as Mael, suddenly, it's a different person, different problems. Clean slate. I mean, obviously the fact that she lived 16 years of her life in, like, believing that it was real probably doesn't help, but I wonder if there's a little bit of that, like, I don't want to be the person who was responsible for Verso's death. Definitely something in there. Right. Although I am actually questioning whether I mixed up things, whether she was responsible for the fire or just feels responsible. I'm getting the feeling it might be feels. I need to rework out what was happening there. If we've been told.
Did that Nevron just kick a different Nevron off the tower?
It looks that way.
Huh. Yeah, that's weird. Also, I noticed this, so I'm gonna go get it while I noticed it. It's a color of Lumina. Alright. Down here, let's fight the mime. Let's go. yeah. I'm well aware of this.
Ready to strike.
Right. Shoot 3 times and then paradigm shift.
Didn't really need
Not that predictable in my moveset at all. Okay. Electrify.
Thunder.
On guard.
And spark. That's the door I just saw there? Oh, interesting. Yeah, there's a manor door. Alright, that's
A
cool.
storm is coming.
Would love to Crustal Crush. Can't, so I'm going to use Thunderfall instead.
Lightning. Strike.
Okay.
Ow. That's not good. Defiant Strike. Okay. Lorette Fury.
Finesse and precision.
Electrify.
Careful, Verso.
Wrong timing. Wonderful. Heal yourself.
Good stuff.
Alright, Mezzo Forte. And Electrify.
Danger.
There's our counter. And now we can break. Perfect.
Time to hit big.
Let's go. Still has no AP, so Electrify.
Time to end this.
And Defiant Strike. Actually, Phantom Stars.
Phantom stars. I would have lived.
Cool. Spark. And yeah, why don't you use Tremor to finish it off? That's good. And we got the baguette outfit for Mael. And here we go. Uh-huh. I suppose I should put the full thing on, right? Yeah, there we go. Very cool. Anyway, we'll go back to that. Actually, you know what? I think she's been in Obscure long enough. I think that we might go for Pure here. Yeah, let's do that. I think that's good. Alright.
Good stuff.
And then another color of Lumina. You know, just in case you didn't have enough colors of Lumina at this point. I mean, I think I've got a hot take that you guys might be ready for here. I think the game gives you too many colors of Lumina. What do I mean by this? Well, I mean that I currently have 531 spare color of Luminas, which is 100 extra Lumina for each character. It's a little insane. Yeah, I'm gonna follow this down on the assumption that down isn't the way I need to go. Okay. Oh, there's a petanque down here, I see. That makes a lot of sense. Why, there's a large area down here. Let's fight. Are these guys different? Yes, they're taller. Okay. Shoot 3 times and then paradigm shift.
That's better.
Yeah, these guys have a lot more health. Okay, so we're into like a more powerful section. That's good.
A storm is coming.
Electrify.
Let's spill some
And
ink.
spark. Cool.
Ready to evade.
Still the same parry windows though. Okay. And counter.
Okay.
And we got it. Perfect. Right. Spark. Oh yeah, we can see the manor door here as well. I completely forgot about it. like, it'd been out of my sight for 2 seconds, so, you know. Just completely forgot it existed. Oh, that's the weakness of these things, huh? Alright.
You're outmatched.
And the Fire Strike. Cool. Okay. You know what oh, it's right behind me. You know what I'm going to do with you? I am going to put on Energizing Mark. Yeah, where is it? Energizing Mark. Is it not called that? I'm now just looking through all of these energizing ones, going, where's my energizing mark? Is it called Mark something? The one that gives you AP if you hit a marked target. Huh. Yep. Now I'm like, don't know. Maybe it's in offensive? Are the other energizings in offensive? No, so it must be in support. Yeah. Energizing Mark. I'm sure it exists, because we had it. Feebling Mark. Energizing Turn. I mean, Energizing Turn might be worth it as well. Healing Mark. Rewarding Mark. Of course, this one's called Rewarding Mark. My mistake. And then I might also give you, like, Energizing Start 1 and 2. There we go. Just an attempt to give her a little bit more AP, because we're kind of missing that. Right. Let's head in. Ooh. Immediately a journal?
You speak to me of perfection, but is there really any such thing? Or is it a siren leading us astray? I happily predict that neither of us will ever summit that elusive peak, but I care little as long as we walk together. Art gives us the perception of control. For a moment as I paint, I find order among the chaos. That is, for me, a moment of pure contentment. And that is truly better than perfection.
Interesting. So, I wonder if that was meant to be Renoir. Because I think that... Yeah, never mind. I was going to say, because these are the things that we were fighting like that, but I guess not. Could also be other Verso. Yeah. I could believe that. Right, where are we? Oh, we're at the end of the hallway. Okay. Just seeing if there's anything else to shoot here, or anything else to interact with. I think that might be it. I'm thinking it might be other Verso, because it's got these things in here. Yeah. So I think that would be right. Although these are all like Nevrons, they're all slightly different Nevrons to the Nevrons that you think Clair maybe made. And it would make sense that they made them together. Huh. So that would be the first time we've heard like the Painter Verso. I think. Okay. You respawned? That's weird. Okay. I forgot they respawned if you went in the manor. Or I didn't think they did. Anyway,
That's better.
3 into Paradigm Shift.
That's better.
See, I'm thinking that this will mean that after I use like Electrify here, we'll actually have a reasonable amount of AP to use next.
Thunder! Let's spill some
Might be wrong though. And then Spark.
Flames on me.
There's our counter. And it's dead.
Brace yourselves.
And it's dead.
Careful, Verso.
And it's dead. Okay, so we didn't really get to see whether we got any more AP because, well, it's already dead. Okay, over this way. You're all just surrounding a color of Lumina. Right, let's fight.
You're outmatched.
Why do you have green eyes? I think it might just be the lighting. But I'm gonna shoot you first because you're weird. Let's go. Electrify.
On ya!
And spark.
Flames. On me.
Careful, Verso.
And got it. Wonderful.
Lune, watch out!
There's our counter. Wonderful.
Let's dance.
Okay.
I'm ready.
See, I'm gonna use like spark on you,
Flames on me.
and then that leaves Luna with full AP,
Let's
which
shake
is
her.
much better than she would have been at this point. It's not great for like a long fight, but in a long fight we might be applying Mark a few times, and then, yeah, then it would be good. I think that probably energizing turn is pretty good for her as well. I like energizing start, because then she actually starts with high AP. Actually, you know what? I'm thinking it over in my head. I disagree with myself. Let's sort by active. So active. I'm going to take off... yeah, I'm going to take off energizing start. And I'm instead... Oh, she just leveled up. Perfect. In which case I don't need to take off mark stuff. I can instead just give her energizing turn. Then she gets 1 AP extra each turn. It should be that if I use electrify, we actually end up getting 1 AP overall each turn, like, towards the total. Which I think would be good.
An
So
advantage.
it means that if I keep using electrify, I can use the more powerful moves after like 2 or 3 turns of electrify. Assuming I don't ever get attacked and get to parry. Which isn't usually the case, but these enemies seem to do a lot of single target attacks, which mean that you don't gain like just natural AP as quickly. Okay. There we go. And we've got you here. From elixir, let's fight.
Danger!
Careful now.
Hurry!
Watch out, my elf.
Cool.
Blades sharpened.
Apologies for the cut there. I have now figured out the word which triggers the well-known device sold by Amazon that is voice activated, and that word is elixir. So, yep, gonna be careful about how I say that in the future, because it started playing some music, which was not really my intention. Anyway, let's fight this baton. I might just lightning dance, honestly. Let's just do this. It's a little odd to start, but I mean, it's still 60,000 damage. And then we're going to shoot once in Defiant Strike.
Good stuff.
Let's do it.
This will hurt. Get ready.
And there's our counter. Huge damage.
Blades sharpened.
I'm going to use Swift Stride.
Fire.
A storm.
We
has
can
come.
break it on my L's turn if we need to. Let's use Electrify.
Thunder.
And then Paradigm Shift. Cool. Break it on my L's turn. Huge. And now we have a lot of AP to spend on her turn. we will use for a
Lightning.
Thunderfall.
Strike!
Cool. I'm going to use Mezza Forte, just to keep her AP high. Electrify. And Defiant Strike. Cool.
Ready to parry.
Coming.
Take cover!
Ow. Okay, it's going to flee next turn. We're going to kill it before that happens. Wonderful. Alright. Cool. Bunch more crafting material. Yeah. Okay, I think we got everything down here. Ooh, there's something up there, but yeah, we're gonna have to get there from a different direction. Alright. This thing, we saw one manor door. I think that must be that manor door. I was wondering whether there was another one next to the mine, but no, I don't think there was. Okay. To get to that bit, we're gonna have to go all the way. Yeah, we have to go all the way around up there. Okay, cool. We can do that. It is worth resting. Yeah. Because then we can get our chroma elixirs back. And we can upgrade. Yeah. Let's do agility. I mean, we could upgrade without resting, but you get what I'm meaning. It's worth coming back to this point. Rest. Right. Are we happy with our party? Yeah, I think I still am. I could potentially switch out Lune for CL, but that's okay. And let's fight. Yes, this is the first one of these you're meant to fight, and you're meant to go, oh, wait a second, these are more difficult. But, anyway. Defiant Strike. Into Electrify.
Thunder. Finesse and grace.
Into Spark.
Flames. On me.
I'm ready.
There's our counter.
Guard up.
And another one.
On me.
And we got the kill. Nice. Into a Spark.
Flames. On me.
The elements dance.
Crystal Crush. Or Crystal Crush. Right. And Paradigm Shift. Into Swift Stride.
A storm is coming.
And Crustal.
Let's shake the earth.
I've also just realized if I use Defiant Strike and then I use Swift Stride, that then basically heals up the damage I take from Defiant Strike by switching into Virtuos. It's kind of a nice little early fight synergy. They're above me. Okay. Working out where the noise was for the enemies. So I'm kind of using that to guide me to the extra areas. Okay. Over here. I want to go right at some point, but I guess I also want to go up, so that's fine. We'll go this way. Yeah, Defiant Strike.
This will hurt.
Into... I guess I could even Thunderfall at this point. Yeah. Don't know if that's actually better, though. It does more damage. I guess if it hit that target, or like, if it hit the target on the left more, that would be better. It doesn't really matter on these fights, though, because, well... if they attack anyone who isn't Lune, we kill with the... well, we almost kill with the counter-attack. I guess it did matter in that case, but...
On me.
It's not like we're really worried about optimizing damage. I'm more thinking about fights that come after this and thinking, okay, how do I want to play those fights at the start to get an advantage and get into a good spot? Alright. Weird little area. Okay. Kind of feel like someone's going to jump at me. What are you? You're not an enemy. Wait, what are you? You're a cutscene.
Vertigo, remember? His intentions are good, I know, but his methods...
Your father?
I'm the youngest, which makes everything worse.
Oh, I understand that. Only child.
Yeah, Claire's the oldest. She's just so perfect. So accomplished and talented. Papa's favorite. He's so proud of her. And Verso. Verso could always make Papa laugh. I had so many inside jokes. Then there's me.
And then there's you. The actual favorite. The one he calls his hidden star, but who's too shy and self-conscious to see it.
Yet here I am, messing things up even more.
Look around. He just wants you to fly.
Alright. Hello. This orphan is different from the rest. It does not sabotage, it builds. Okay. Weird. So this entire area was effectively built by Renoir in order for, yeah, to try and teach a lesson to Maëlle. Well, a lesson to Alicia. At least that's the idea here. Huh. Okay. Which would imply that Renoir is the one building the orphelins, which would imply the previous message that we got was from Renoir.
Gustave would have loved to see this.
Yeah, that would imply the message we got was Renoir, but could be wrong. Just based on what was in the room. As in Painter Renoir. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Well, let's keep heading up, I guess. Although this shouldn't take us that far, I'm assuming. Never mind, it's taking us absolute miles away. In which case I've missed the place where I get the loot. I want to go back down, please. I missed loot. Oh wait, no, I see it there. Or do I? No, this is a different area. Hit me back. I should have grabbed the flag. Well. Yeah, because we're in a different tower here, so... Unless that takes you across the gap back over here. No, I think that we've just missed the loop. Okay. Back down here. And... yeah, so the loot I'm looking for is over this way somewhere. Oh, there's a place to jump to there. Yeah. Okay. Let me use the gun to show you what I'm talking about. Like right there. That's what I spotted. Okay. Let's head back. I mean, we've killed most of the enemies, so we should be able to just explore. Let me just try something. Okay. Never mind. Thought it was worth trying. Okay. That is an area you can run up. There's no benefit to doing so, though. This is a drop down here. So how did I get up? I got up here like that. Yeah, been through there. Okay. Back down this way. Right. Through here. I'm trying to figure out how I'm meant to get there. There's this middle bit as well. Ah! Okay. I think I saw what I need to do, but... Ow. Wait, this is somewhere? Why do I need to be up here? Oh. Okay. But no, I think this is the route that we came in normally. Yeah. Yeah, so you go up here. Stop trying to move the camera while you're running. That's just a message to myself. Okay. Follow this up. I should have killed everything after this point, so that's fine. I'm assuming they don't respawn when we use the... Yeah. Something up there as well. That. There's another one up there. But yeah, I'm assuming they don't respawn when we use the balloons, which they don't. You can't jump to this thing? Not even if I'm all the way out here? Nope. Okay. Well, that's fine. Let's keep exploring. Game just decided I needed a save coming into this area. Nothing to do there. Okay. Checking there's nowhere else to go. So this is our only option here, I think. And we're looking for like somewhere... Is there somewhere to drop down maybe? Maybe that's the secret. Maybe there's somewhere to drop down on top of. From up here. It does seem to let you drop down from areas, so... Nothing there. Unless there's a way to get back over here later. And there's this area over here. Sorry, those were just weird. Won't let me run off. Okay. Run the back here? No. Over here? Nope. No way to do anything. Nope. It's teasing us. Another route. Oh. Seems to let me fall, but only to that far. Okay. Just continuing to run into walls in case there's any other routes around. Maybe this route? Nope. Here? Nope. Nowhere to drop down here. Yeah, nowhere here. So if it is somewhere, it's further back. That's the thing. Yeah, because we know there's stuff up here. And they've deliberately showed it to us, and they made a noise, right? So they're trying to say, hey, there's something here. Why don't you try and find it? Now, it could be that other balloon brings us back across. Goes from there. That crosses here. It's that, which goes to here. There's another platform, like, way above. That's what I'm noticing here. There's another platform right up there. Huh. Yeah, so if there's another platform way above, let's assume that we have to come back here. Like, we have to go over to the other place and then come back down and then back across. Yeah. Okay, which is what I thought we might have to do, but... yeah, wanted to be sure before we move on. Or I just need to remember to come back here. But I think we've been pretty thorough on exploring this side of things. I mean, it could be that we missed a turning even further back, but that would be unlikely. Yeah. But it could be. I think it's unlikely because it would allow you to skip some of the, like, middle section. You could skip the section with the mine when it really wants you to see that, so... yeah. Okay. All the way up here. Yeah, so I think it's the other... I think there's a way down there, and I think that balloon takes you back. Okay. So let's follow this over here. Upgrade attributes for you. 3 more points of luck. This gives you 50% crit right now, which is not bad. Oh, and well, we don't need to rest. Okay, this is just described as foggy area. Okay. Well, it's definitely foggy. It's way back here. Pictos?
Perfect.
Protecting tint. Healing tints also apply shell. Let's get rid of longer shell for you. Although it is good, just in terms of stats. So I'm going to get rid of anti-burn, because we also only have that one on for stats. You can get protecting tint. Did I not rest at the thing? I guess not, because I wasn't at full health. Ah, it's another one of these. Okay. Let's fight. So this is the enemy I said we could invalidate with that extra thing, or with that Pictos that we picked up. Right, Defiance Strike. Followed that up with a Thunderfall. Nice.
Spill some ink.
And Spark.
Flames on me.
Just try it.
And countered. It's gonna apply Blight. Yep. Cool. Swift Stride.
Fire.
Cool. Into Thunderfall. Into Defiance Strike.
This will hurt.
Let's dance.
There's our counter. It's actually suboptimal in a way, but that's okay. Because that means I can't use Momentum Strike, but it did do 53 damage anyway. Let's just do this anyway. Let's see how much. Okay, it's not bad.
The storm is coming.
And then Electrify.
Thunder.
Watch out, my L.
Cool. Right. Also, something I wanted to check with that one. Yeah, it does lower your, like, it doesn't give you your percentage health back after those fights. So when it applies Blight, that's health lost forever. Until you use another one of those, yeah, another one of those chroma elixirs. Also, I think I missed something back here, so I just want to check. No, this is where I came in. I went that way. Didn't miss anything. There's only one way to go. Cool. Anything down here? Yeah, there is a route down here. Alright, further into the fog. that thing there. Stick to the left wall for now. Aha. That gives me
Well,
my color
that will
of
help.
Lumina. Okay, there's a shop. Ooh. Alright. I'm so high up. I'm so high up. Okay, we can fight the merchant. We will definitely fight the merchant. TL isn't getting a lot of XP. I guess she can fight the merchant. Okay, marking card.
No more tricks.
Okay. Cool. Into harvest for the heal. Nice.
Not today.
There's our counter.
Full deck.
Into marking card. And we're gonna break next turn. Ow.
Doing you in.
Phantom Blade.
Lady Luck smile today.
Wonderful. Cool. I'm high. So, Dureso. Okay, gain 1 rank on applying mark. Mark an enemy on a base attack. Apply powerless on marking an enemy. Huh. Interesting. So it's for the ultimate mark build. And we can buy these. Huh. Okay. I can't buy this, I guess, because I already have the higher version. Yeah. Okay. So I want to buy these, I guess. Yeah. I guess so. So, exposing break, charging weakness, tainted, and protecting heal. Bye-bye. Okay. So that's another new weapon for Urso. And then we got a bunch of new Pictos. Let's get rid of Breaking Death on you. Give you maybe charging weakness. Yeah, sure. It's not as good, but we'll give it to you. Powerful heal, shield affinity, burning break. You don't have a lot of shields on right now because we don't. We're not running Minoko. So let's see. Tainted or yeah, I guess you can use tainted. That's fine. And then here, yes, I will get rid of charging counter for the other one. Exposing break. Apply defenseless on break. Cool. Okay. And then the other stuff we got was just leveling up the existing ones, which is fine. So does this hit me back to the original tower? It does. Okay. Yeah. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. And protecting heal leveled up. And this takes me exactly to where I was trying to get to. Yep. Cool. Let's get the chroma.
Let's cover path.
Okay, Defiant Strike. Into... I just use Electrify here. Into Spark.
Watch out!
There's our counter.
Luna, careful.
And another one.
Bring it on.
And it's dead. Let's use Crustal Crush, which I have the AP for. And we killed it. Nice.
My turn.
Fine strike. And spark.
Flames. On me.
Wonderful. Okay, I think the changes we made to Luna make a big difference.
What have we here?
Yeah, I think this game would play so differently if you, well, obviously if you use the color of Luminous, but like, just because your AP would be insane, like your AP generation would be out of this world if you had them. And you wouldn't be affected by anything the enemies do, because you would just be immune to them. Yeah. It seems like the game is, as people have said, probably not balanced around having a lot of, like, Luminas available. And that's assuming you mix up your party. If you don't mix up your party, you have even more Luminas available to you. Heal 15% HP on applying a buff. I guess you sometimes apply buffs, but let's get rid of Burning Break here. But yeah, if you don't mix up your party and you were to spend everything, like all your Luminas on just like 3 party members, you would be insane. Like you would be in an absolute insane position. Go back down, I saw a color of Lumina. We have to go all the way around because I saw that. We're gonna go around and teleport on the flag, I think. Yeah. I saw it over here. Here we go. But if you split it in 3, you have like an extra 100 to spend on everyone, like based on what we've got, which is insane. Yeah. Anyway, up here. I'm trying to think. Are there any fights that require you to have certain party members? I guess outside of like, I think Verso and Mael, but I don't think anyone else is like required for any fight, right? Maybe Minoko? Yeah, so you can maybe run that party and be fine. Okay. But maybe I'm wrong. I mean, obviously it would be like Gustav earlier, but yeah. Huh. Anyway. Right. Like instead of Verso. That's fine. I know that we've already been down the left path, but I want to follow this foggy area through like this. Okay. Let's go all the way left and then first right that we didn't take.
Let's cover path.
Let's do that. Electrify. And spark.
Flames. On me.
Wonderful.
Coming.
There's our counter. And there goes a bunch of our health.
Danger!
Cool. And a bunch of damage.
Let the ink flow.
We can now use Crusto Crush. Cool. Into one shot. Into Paradigm Shift.
Let's spill some ink.
Not Mezzo Forte. Swift Stride.
From fire. On me.
Cool. There's our counter. Huge damage.
Let us stay.
Thunderfall. Cool. That's fine. I have enough to use Phantom Stars, which we want to use to break and to kill at this point. Let's go. And huge.
I would have lived.
Right. Then use Fluoret Fury. kill you, maybe? I don't know if it's going to be enough to kill, actually. Gets us close. Tremor might kill. Yup. Wonderful. Heal up. And head down this way first. Nothing here. And grab a little extra chroma.
Perfect.
Okay. This feels like a side path, but I might be wrong. Yep. Definitely looks like a side path to me. Okay. Shows you the balloon that you want to get out of here on. And back along here.
What
Little
have we
chroma.
here?
I'm going to run where I think we started. And then we can go back to... yeah. Then we can go back to figuring out where we're going from there. Know that left takes us down this path, which we've just been on. So this is the new path. Okay. Cool. Let's go. Alright, let's fight. Define strike.
This will hurt.
Let the ink flow.
Into electrify.
On guard.
Into spark.
Luna, careful.
Ow. Well, that hurt. Not ideal.
Not impressed.
On the positive side, Luna already has like pretty much max AP. On the negative side, she is dead. Res.
Sorry, I failed.
Okay. Swift strike. Crusto crush.
Let's shake the earth.
Ready to be broken. Nice. There's our counter. Applies another set of blight to us.
Rune, watch out.
And countered. Wonderful. Lightning dance, which is weak to. Cool. Defiant strike.
This will hurt.
I actually thought it was just gonna die there. My bad. Well, now it's dead. Cool. Learned Protecting Tint, which we will get rid of immediately on my L, because there's no reason to have that. It's only there so we can learn it. Yeah, just seeing what stuff we have here. Yeah, not gonna take cheater. If we got anything else, immunity to burn. I guess sniper's fine, but she doesn't really use it. Energizing burn, 1 AP on applying burn. Yeah, I guess it's okay. Yeah, we'll give you 1 AP on applying burn. Yeah, and the rest of you are still waiting. Yeah, one thing's been learned. Right, chroma elixirs. That should be fine. Alright. Thought there might be something in the corner there. There is a journal, though.
Expedition 61. Margot. See, but I disagree. I don't think she's lonely. She's alone, but she's not lonely. They clearly have some sort of society here, and she's the odd one out. Well, except for her co-conspirator in the workshop. I've never seen creatures fighting amongst themselves before. I admit I'm impressed by her creativity and drive. feel almost like a traitor for saying it. But there's something about her. You can't help but want her to reach the sky.
Alright. So it's another of the axons that seems to be affecting the people around it. Also, I'm going to remove Lune and put in Minoko, assuming that this is the final fight, just in case there's a leg. But, I'm sure we'll find out. Figure out where we're actually going. Oh. Up here then. Alright. And doesn't look like we've arrived at a boss fight yet, but we're getting there. We've arrived at a flag, which is usually a sign that you're near. Peak. Alright, well, there isn't anywhere higher to go then. Continue up here. 2 routes. On the right, simple route in there. On left along here. I feel like the left route is optional, but I might be wrong. What is that? That's not the axon, that's something else. That's something we have not seen before. Chromatic hammer guy? That's chromatic hammer guy. Okay, he did not stop when we shot him. Resolure.
We need it.
Okay, counter. Weak to ice, I think. Thunderfall, because it's one enemy. Switches stance. Okay. Swift. Well, spark.
Flames on me.
Cool. Switches back to the one that's weak to ice. Okay. Shoot it 3 times Defiant Strike.
I would have lived.
Defiant Strike.
This will hurt.
Cool.
Just try it.
Yeah, that gets absorbed. Cool. Fair
The
enough.
storm is coming.
Electrify. Yep. That's fine. Swift Stride. Awesome. Well, here's the fire orbs.
Let's dance.
Okay. Got the wrong timing, but that's okay. Paradigm shift. Awesome. I don't have enough to use your gradient, right? No, because it's 3 for break. Okay. So Crusto Crush.
Let's shake the earth.
Huge. I can break with Fury if I had enough AP, so I guess I'll use Mezzo Forte.
Get ready.
Okay. I'm stanceless again, I think. Okay, it does that a few times, huh?
I'll do it.
Ow.
My turn.
Res.
No margin for error.
Healing light on yourself. Awesome.
Careful, Mael.
Okay. I was gonna say it's like practice. This is giving me enough times to, there we go. To try it out and see if
Just
we can
try it.
Let's see if we can beat it.
Careful,
Do it
Verso.
again. Okay, we killed it. Alright. Not the way I think you're meant to do that, but okay. We got exposing, breaking, we got charging, weakness. Oh no, we got point towards it, and we got tainted. Exposing, breaking, tainted. Brassilum leveled up. Where's Brassilum? It is... ice. Okay. Ice and fire. Okay, you don't need tainted any longer, because there's no reason for you to have it. Right. See here. I guess increased damage on burning targets is pretty good for you. I'm giving up a defense thing to use this, so that's why I'm like... Yeah, kind of down this area. I guess, yeah, charging counter is fine. Yeah. And you're still leveling yours up. And yours was exposing break, which I don't think you need. Apply mark on break. You do quite often apply break. So I think that actually apply mark and break is not terrible for you. Because he's the one who has the easiest access to a break move. I don't suppose I can... No. I was thinking, could I go along one of these ropes or something, but no. Alright. Well, this was definitely the optional way. Yeah. That enemy just happened to be one that we had perfectly set up to beat. Also, I saw the thing down there. I don't know how we're getting it, but I saw it. But yeah, there's a blue thing down there somewhere. But, yeah. We just happened to have the right damage type. It happened to have a move that we could parry a lot, and we happened to have a build that's all about parry. Oh, is this the blue thing I saw? Yes, this is the blue thing I saw through there. Okay. So it wasn't another Pictos, it was just that. Okay, let's upgrade our attributes then. Right. Minoko's back in. Because I think it's a boss fight. And I don't know whether we've already got his leg. But if we haven't, then it's the only time we're ever going to get it. So we'll stick him in here. It's kind of the problem with Minoko is he kind of has to be in for any enemy you don't know about. Because otherwise you might miss a leg. Oh. And then there's another flag here. Why is there another flag here? That's such a weird decision. I guess it's so you can have one that's like a little closer, but why would you not just make that? Well, probably because they put the chromatic thing there. I was thinking, why would you not make like just the only flag? But it's probably because there's a chromatic thing over there. And they didn't want people to not have a save before the chromatic thing, because originally you couldn't retry fights. Yeah. Well, let's speak to Alicia.
Hello.
Alicia. Your letter.
She blames us. Doesn't she? You didn't deserve that. Oh, you're the real accent. You know, Papa painted her. So, you know who she represents? You like being here with her.
One-on-one? Oh. Let's go. Okay. Very obvious to everyone. I had no idea what the window was for that, but that's okay. Spark.
Flames. On me.
Weak to fire.
On me.
Okay. Her being weak to fire, very thematically consistent. Heal. Okay. Stop just spamming the button. Okay.
This will hurt.
Spark. Okay. It's not worth healing right now. I'm going to reapply Spark. I'm going to work defensive stance to do so. Okay. She gets stronger. In my head I was like, oh, I know how to parry the sword ballet now. And then it just switches up to new move, and I'm like, oh no. Okay. Well, at least I get to see whether I can. Okay, yeah. It's a good cutscene, but it's a little long as an introduction. For like... Okay. Well, apparently she doesn't just spam the same move.
Flames.
That's good to know.
Let's dance.
You think I'd know that one?
blades sharp.
Actually, that's Virtual Strike. That's not... in my head, I was thinking that's Flurry, Fury, but no, it's Virtual Strike. Do that.
Let's dance.
There we go. Nice. She's gonna get stronger. Ow, we lived.
Can do it.
Okay. That was my only goal, was so I could heal.
Okay.
Okay, getting better with that one. Spark.
Blades. On me.
Awesome. Faster. Okay, that's just rush. Okay. Okay, my Flurry Fury doesn't have that many steps. Okay. I see why the enemy keep being hit by it though. Virtual Strike.
You can't escape. Time to hit big.
Followed by Flurry Fury. Alright. Well, we got him. Yeah, that's an interesting fight.
I guess this represents his hope for us. For me, then. Go. Claim your piece of sky. We both deserve to fly. Let me give you a new beginning.
Alicia. Send me. To my family. Wait. Mael!
Interesting. So, it is a little messed up. By a little, I mean, it's a lot messed up, what just happened there. It's because, effectively, that's Verso's sister just being killed by Mael, who is also Verso's sister in Painter Verso's sister. And it kind of calls into question Mael's, view of this world. Because Mael, previously, it was like, this world deserves to live, you know, the painted people are real, all of that sort of stuff. But then she just kills one. Now you could be saying it's a mercy for Alicia or all that sort of stuff. But at the same time, she did do it. What does that say about Verso? Is she going to do the same to Verso at some point? It's interesting. Huh. Okay, also a new weapon. In virtual stance, hitting a marked enemy doesn't remove mark. Cool. Switch to virtual stance on counterattack. Gain shell when switching out of virtual stance. That gives you a way to reach virtual stance without needing Spark into Swift Stride. You lose the huge power on that weapon though. The problem is we just don't have this. We don't have any luck scaling, but it's ideal for our playstyle. But we just don't have any luck scaling because we don't have any points in luck. But anyway, in my head, I'm like, yeah, Camp Verso refuses talking to anyone. That's fair, but I'm like, what's the difference between Gustav dying and Alicia dying to Mael, right? Is it because Alicia is a copy of herself that she's fine doing it? But I don't know. He stands alone by the lake. After a while, Mael decides to go and talk to him. Of course, the other thing is, now that I'm thinking about it, the bit I'm missing is that Verso, Alicia, and Renoir were all fundamentally immortal. So, it could be that Alicia wanted, to have that happen, and then she couldn't have it happen. Which I guess is actually probably a better way of looking at it. Yeah. Anyway.
I'm sorry. It's what she wanted. I owed her that much. We owed her that much. I honored her wishes. That's something neither you nor Renoir ever did. And not Maman either.
I didn't get to say goodbye. You didn't wait. You didn't give me a chance to persuade her.
She knew what she wanted. You wouldn't have been able to sway her.
She's not you. You don't know that. I know her better than you do. But you didn't even give me the chance to try. You just erased her.
Verso.
You've lost 2 brothers. You know what it's like to lose your sibling and never get the chance to say goodbye. You painters, you just do what you want. You don't care how it affects the rest of us.
I do care. I know you're hurting, but the person who made that decision wasn't me. It was her. Would have been wrong to deny her just so you could try and talk her out of her decision.
She's the last of my family. I have no one left now.
You have me. You have us.
Yeah, but fundamentally you're not the same person.
Mael, I wasn't ready.
Don't understand. You were ready when you set Papa free. You expected that he would erase the canvas and everyone in it. Isn't that the same thing?
It's different. It's different. Why did she do that?
You know why. But you're right. I should have thought of you. I should have given you a chance to say goodbye. I'm truly sorry, Verso.
At least she's free now.
Despite his frustration, Verso understands Mael's words. He appreciates that Mael is honest with him. Mael empathizes deeply with Verso. Mael and Verso feel closer to each other. It's very odd to have it tell us how the characters think after a scene like that, because it's like, wait a second, should we not be getting that from the dialogue and inferring it? Anyway, they sit in silence a little longer. This time, Mael comforts Verso. They head back to the others. Okay. Let's turn on some music. I guess what I'm thinking is that this fundamentally shows, I think, why Mael, I don't think, can stay here long term. She is effectively a god with the power over life and death for everybody in this world, and she can't really live amongst the world. I think that might be what they have to come to the conclusion of later, but yeah. I think the problem is the fact that she knows it's a painted world, and she knows there's a world outside it, that changes her dynamic and her relationship with the rest of the world. Like, even though someone like Lune and Ciel know that there's a world outside it, they can't access it. So this is their real world. For Mael, not so much. Yeah. Interesting. Anyway, I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.